This tutorial will get you started using Moodle at Life Pacific College and help you use some of the basic functionality. The first thing you'll want to do is open a browser and type in http://Moodle, that's noodle with an M, .lifepacific.edu. Notice there's no www in there. This will bring you to Life Pacific College's homepage for Moodle. To log in, go to the upper right and click, surprisingly, Login. Put in your username and password that has been provided to you. This will bring you to your own personal homepage. These will be all the classes that you're currently enrolled in. Right now I'm enrolled in 2 courses, Orientation and Foundations. Over on the right you'll see what are called blocks. There's 3 blocks set up currently. You can open these up to see them more, or minimize them if you don't want to see them at all. You can also undock these blocks and move them onto the left side of the page. Click this little icon right here and you'll see how it popped over here. You can do that for all of these blocks. And now everything is over here in tabs. This is customizable by you, and this will follow you from class to class. If you want to bring them back over to the right, just undock them by hitting that same little icon there. Now, the first thing we're going to do is change some of our profile settings. This is the personal information about us as a student. Let's go ahead and change our password. Click on Change Password, put in your current password, and then put in your new password. You have to type it in twice. I'd recommend making it a strong password by putting in a combination of letters and numbers. Click Save Changes. If you've done it successfully, it'll say Password has been changed. Then click Continue. Now this is your public profile page right now. And if you see this, it doesn't look too interesting, does it? There's no picture, there's no information. Let's go ahead and edit our profile. So under My Profile Settings, you'll click Edit Profile. Now the information in red is mandatory. Everything else is optional. So you need to put in your first name, your surname, which is Moodle speak for last name, and of course your email address. Make sure this is the email address that you check the most frequently. All of this stuff, we're just going to leave it at default for right now. This is for Moodle power users, and later on, once you become more familiar with this program, you can come in and change these things. Now right here you'll see there's a box for a description. This is where you can put in useful information about you so that your teachers and your fellow students can get to know you. I would go ahead and put some information in here about you. In fact, I've already typed out some information about myself in a Word doc, and so I'm just going to copy and paste that into there. You might want to do the same thing too. I recommend composing my longer things offline and then just copying and pasting them into text box in Moodle. Now speaking of text box or text blocks, you'll see that this is a very robust block right here that gives you lots of options. You can do lots of cool things. You can highlight words and make them bold or italicized or underlined. It also allows you to add hyperlinks too. So say for example you want to refer somebody to a website that you like. I like to take pictures, and so I want people to see my pictures. So what you do is you highlight a portion of text and then you click on the Insert Edit Link icon right here. It looks like a chain. And it'll open up this dialog for you. I've already copied a website link that I want to put in there for my Flickr account. Click Insert, and now you'll see that text turn purple. This means that you've got an active hyperlink. Speaking of pictures, all students should put a picture of themselves in there. Now we know you guys are shy and you don't want everybody to see you, but if you don't have any pictures, have your husband or wife or friend take a good recent picture of you. Choose on a file, click Upload a File, and this dialog box will be available. And this should be pretty familiar to you if you've been using internet at all. Click on Browse and go to the folder where all your pictures live. Now Windows, you can make these icons a little bigger so you can actually see the pictures. I like this picture here. In the Save As box, don't put anything in there, please. This may mess up the file structure and the students and faculty won't be able to access that file. When you're done, click Upload this file, and you'll see if you did it correctly because the name of the picture will pop up right here. You can also list some of your interests in here. Again, being a guy who's got lots of interests, I'll just copy and paste my interest from this Word doc right into this box. Now it tells you to separate everything by a comma. So notice how I put commas after all of my interests. You can also put other information in here like a web page. Let's put my web page in here. Skype ID, Yahoo, MSN ID, whatever that is, institutional information. Once you're done, click Update Profile. And now you'll see your profile is much more interesting. It's got your picture, it's got your information, and it's even got a link here. Now, I just noticed something. I misspelled graduate. So let's go back to Edit Profile and use the spell check feature in this block. Now see, it's got a red squiggly line under there, and if I double click it, it'll give me some options. That seems right. Remember that hyperlink I pasted in? Now it gives me an option to click on it, and look, there's some of my pictures. Back arrow, and your profile is pretty complete. Look, even my web page is in there. When you're all done updating your profile, go back to your home page. Now you're all ready to enter into your classes.